les invitamos al workshop de EllaLink. EllaLink cambia el juego de la conectividad Latinoamérica-Europa y lo va a dar Philippe Dumont, CEO de EllaLink. Bienvenido, Philippe.
I'm going to spend some time giving everyone a update on EllaLink and remind those that missed that what is EllaLink exactly. So I made a little quiz. It's not as interactive as being in front of an audience, so you'll excuse me for that. Question is latency, or in other words, what is the shortest path if you're in Miami or in Sines? In fact, Miami is 5,555 kilometers from Fortaleza, and it is 5,540 kilometers from Sines, which is the shortest pass. You'll probably understand where I'm coming to at the end of my presentation. If you're in Europe, it's easier here to be in Europe to serve Latin America than to be in the US. Let's move on with another little quiz. If you're in Ashburn, how long will it take to go to Fortaleza? The answer is 6,198 kilometers. And from Madrid, which is one of the major internet exchange in south of Europe, the answer is 6,050 kilometers. Here again, we are winning. Why is it so important? In fact, just that it's important for the market that EllaLink is serving. In essence, if you're based in the US, you're better served from the US than you are from Europe, obviously. But if you are in Europe, at that moment and before EllaLink, you would have to define what your strategy would be. That is to say, spend some money transporting your data through a cable on the Northern Atlantic, and then bring your data down to Fortaleza or Sao Paulo through one of the few cables that are there, or locate your cloud services in the US. What we propose to change, thanks to this extremely good latency of EllaLink, is to be able to connect the two continents together between South America and Europe without having the need to go across United States in particular. This is what EllaLink is. It's an express optical platform between Europe and Latin America. We want to define ourselves with 4 words. The first one is secured. Okay, we don't stop by in any countries moving the traffic from Brazil to Europe and vice versa. It's direct, it's fast, it's more or less 50%. Wherever you are in Europe moving to Latin America, South America, you would get 50% improvement in latency, which is not marginal. It's a huge benefit and a huge improvement for the international network. It's diverse. It's diverse because it offers, by essence, a new route. Every time you build a new cable, it's a benefit for the entire network, because it does provide resiliency overall. In that case, it's not only an additional resiliency for a new cable, it's also a diversity, a geographical diversity for a cable that no other cable is taking at this moment. And I want to repeat also that EllaLink is open, it's carrier neutral. We're serving everybody that is interested by this cable and the routes it's taking. It's basically describing all the POPs we are in. We will be in at the moment we are in service, starting from Sines, which is 150 kilometers south of Lisbon, Madrid, Barcelona. Here I think we're missing a few one with the little footer, but we have Marseille, we have Rio, Sao Paulo, and most probably we're missing Sao Paulo here and Marseille. I think somebody before from Sparkle, it was Marcello, I think, he was pointing at the fact that having a good subsea network is good, but having a good backhaul is as important as the subsea cable. So we're spending usually hundreds of $millions building subsea cables, but all of it can be ruined by a bad or a non-performing backhaul. Our backhauls specifically in Europe, and we'll come to that, is providing a great improvement for this for the Iberic Peninsula. We're connecting our cable landing station with Lisbon and Madrid on two diverse routes and very secured routes. Okay, and I'll come to that. The interesting thing also, which might not be always, let's say, highlighted for EllaLink. When you are in Lisbon area, you connect to Madrid and you connect to Marseille. Everybody knows in the subsea industry that Marseille is a very important hub for all the cables that are coming from Asia, all the CME-WCs, AE1, and the new ones that are coming, which I will not name. Marseille collects a huge amount of the traffic coming from Asia. And at that moment you reach Marseille, you can, with EllaLink, bring your traffic directly to Brazil, in particular to Fortaleza, Sao Paulo, or Rio de Janeiro, which is here again, exactly like the European traffic, a significant improvement in terms of latency. Asia will have always the opportunity to go the other way around, that is to say, move the traffic across the Pacific and then across the US and then down to South America. It's a much longer path, okay, and a less direct route going to South America. In Latin America specifically, this is a description of the POPs we're serving and the way we are serving them. Our cable is landing in a cable landing station in Fortaleza, and from that point we're using the infrastructure of our partner Telxius to bring our traffic down to Rio de Janeiro and Sao Paulo, where we will be present in Equinix centers. We've named them SP3, SP4, and RG2. And from that POPs, of course, you can collect traffic coming from other countries such as Uruguay, Argentina, or Chile. This is a description of our backhaul in Europe, which is quite something. It's a huge investment for EllaLink. We start with Sines, which is the landing point of our cable coming from Fortaleza, and we have a backhaul, as I said before, going to Lisbon. We will be there in Equinix. Okay, and in that center, it's going to be a type 1 for us, which means that we will be able to provide full services to all our customers, including managed colocation. And from Sines, we're going to have another route going to Madrid, and Lisbon and Madrid will be connected together, forming a ring. In Madrid, we'll be there with Equinix and Interactions. Okay, and from these 2 points, we're going to have a ring connecting our customers, POPs, to Marseille, where again, our ambition is really to serve Asian customers that want to reach Latin America in a very simple and efficient manner. At the bottom, for those that are interested, you have the protected ring segments and the number of kilometers that we are talking about. I think you've seen this before from other cable. We're a wholesale transport company at this moment. We provide open spectrum, managed spectrum, and low latency capacity services, being lease and IRUs. Nothing spectacular at this moment. It's not where we distinguish ourselves. We distinguish ourselves here again on the way we want to connect Europe with Latin America. This is a beautiful picture of work that has taken place in Sines on the beach. where we did build a HDD ball pipe, 2-ball pipe of 700 meters to further protect the cable from external aggression. As you probably know, our cable is under construction. Our aim is to deliver this commercially around April, May timeframe next year. This is it, Q1 2021. So May might not be Q1 2021, but we shall see. Maybe give a few more details. The cable is almost all manufactured. Our manufacturer is Alcatel Submarine Networks, and the loading, the lay of the cable will take place in the at the end of this year. That is to say, anything between November, December. This is really where the marine lay will take place. And I think this is all for us, for EllaLink, and I would be very happy to answer any questions you may have for me.
¿Qué esperan del desarrollo de Fortaleza? ¿Cómo es el acuerdo que tienen con Telxius?
What can we tell us that is not secret, I suppose? Well, Telxius has been a great partner. We were looking for someone that could help us land the cable in Brazil. Building a cable landing station, the backhaul that goes with it is a huge effort for any company, and especially small companies like EllaLink. We're not a big group of people. We're not Sparkle, we're not Telxius, we're not even GlobeNet. So our decision was to strategically to buy that service, that infrastructure for someone, and we found in Telxius someone that was meeting our expectations. And one of them was to make sure that our cable landing station, which is located within the Telxius building, would remain within the open concept that we wanted to bring to the market. And that was achieved, and we're very thankful for Telxius. At the same time, discussing with them, we were able to understand what were their needs, what were our other needs, such as bringing our traffic from Fortaleza to Sao Paulo and Rio, and they provided a very nice offer to us, which we believe is a very nice value proposition, which we agreed and accepted. And I think here we are with Telxius, and very happy to be collaborating with these guys.